Salam Srijatra, and a very good morning to our construction engineering lecturer who is Dr. Sushil Avati. First of all, me and my team members would like to thank to our lecturers because give this wonderful opportunity to do the project and also provide a lot of help and guidance that made us to complete the project on the time. I also would like to introduce myself. My name is Sadish Rao, son of Samudram, and also would introduce my team members' name. Mohammad Aziz Daniel bin Mohammad Salahuddin, Naveen son of Anandan, Sitinur Shuhada binti Sharuddin, and the last one is Divashini, daughter of Ravi. Our group title is Roof Installation and Types of Truss System. We are going to present our group title by using the PowerPoint slides. In this video, we have discussed various type of chapters of the title. Construction of the topic. Construction is the process of constructing a building or infrastructure. Construction differs from manufacturing in that manufacturing typically involves mass production of similar items without a designated purchaser, while construction typically take place of location for a known client. Construction as an industry comprises 6 to 9% of the gross domestic product of developed countries. Construction starts with planning, design and financing. It continues until the project is built and ready to use. Furthermore, large-scale construction requires collaboration across multiple disciplines. A project manager normally manages the job, and construction manager, design manager, construction engineer or architect supervises it. Those involved with the design and execution must consider zoning requirements, environmental impact of the job, scheduling, budgeting, construction site safely, availability and transportation of a building materials, logistic inconvenience to the public caused by construction delay and bidding. Large construction projects are sometimes referred to as mega projects. And the last one is lastly, in this assignment, we have conducted a site visit to collect all the information pertaining to the project management. All the information obtained is recorded and shared in this report. Company background. The company that we have choose for our project report is Kejurutran Samudra Intan Sendrian Berhad, and also known as KSI Sendrian Berhad. KSI is a company based on Malaysia, and the office is located at Jalan Changkat Jom 3600 Teluk Intan, Perak. Secondly, objective of the project. There are two kind of objectives, which are to understanding the process of roof installation, and the second one is to study the type of roof and truss systems. Thirdly, the scope of this project. In this project, our group have to choose one site project to visit that having done installation of roof. We have choose one of the site project at the area Teluk Intan, Perak during our mid-sem break. Our group topic is talk about the roof beam, roof installation and truss system. So our group just focused on the process of roof installation in the site.
Good day, myself Divashini Ravi, and now I'll continue with truss system. Truss system is an important structure and consists of members that are organized in connected triangles. Truss system members are made of web of triangles that join together with the aid of galvanized to mild steel nail plate connectors. It is able to distribute even load and considered as two-faced members. The truss comprises with the rafters, struts, ties and ceiling joist, which are often called as ceiling tie too. Two types of materials are used as truss. One is timber has been the choice for modest sized buildings, and short span trusses of classic forms continue to be used for houses and other small buildings. However, steel was the one material that mostly affected development of new truss forms and the increased span of trussed structures. Present steel have become the new demands for longer spans and taller buildings. For buildings, the principal early applications of trusses were in achieving the basic gable form roof, with two opposed sloping flat sides meeting at ridge at the top and forming two drainage edges bottom sides. A horizontal tie across this building at the elevation held the two edges from thrusting outward and so formed a single triangle truss. In due time, however, the horizontal members became used as framing for an thick floor ceiling space for the lower space. As the building sizes increase, the sag of the horizontal members requires some consideration, and the multiplication of the internalized triangulation of various basic truss forms began. There are some advantages for using truss. It is good to be used in life such as in constructing a roof system. By applying this method, they are much faster and more economical to use prefabricated trusses in place of rafters and joists. Moreover, it takes significantly less labor than stick framing. At the same time, a truss span will be a greater distance without a bearing wall. The two main functions of truss are to carry the roof load and to provide horizontal stability. These are the type of trusses as we can see here: the king post truss, Pratt truss, queen post truss, hoe truss, and the fan truss.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Haziq Daniel bin Muhammad Zalaluddin Yuzani. My card number matric is CF200-202. I'm going to talk about construction sequence, advantage of using trusses, manpower, the duration of the construction, machineries and tools for the construction, and safety precaution sequence. We start with the fabrication, where the size and the shape of the trusses fabricated by the manufacturing plants. Was the consideration to choose the trusses such as cost, fire requirement, and local availability. Next, we move to the setting out, where the setting out should be the same as the drawing. Next, for the transportation, there's the factors that need to be considered. One is constraint on the trusses frame configuration and the size of the trusses. Lastly, for erecting, whereas the truss frame is listed from the stockpile and located in its final position. For the first end wall adjacent, whereas need to be squared and plumb to serve as alignment to the other remaining trusses. There's two ways of bracing. One is permanent and one is temporary. Advantage of using truss: first is quick installation, where can be installed quickly and cost effectively. Second is increasing the span, where allow the span increase longer and longer distance. For the third is accessibility. For example, the triangle shape allow space for installation of electricity and other utilities application. As we see in this slide, we can see the installation of the truss during the site visit, whereas the type of the truss is the king post type. For the manpower, or we call as a roofer, where the job scope is need to inspect all the damage on the roof, estimate cost and material needs to fix or build over roof, whereas this includes install insulation, cut material to fit the corners and against the wall, and seal all the leaking that need to be avoided. For the job skill requirement is balance, strength, stamina, and obviously not fear the height. For the duration for this roof construction, it depends on the size of the property, roof home design, trusses framework, structural integrity, type of roofing material, roofing contractor experience, climate change, and weather. Next, for machineries and tools for construction. First, roof tiles making machine, and next, metal roofing machine, roofing nailer, roofing hammer, roofing shovel, caulking gun, pry bars, framing square, chalk line, tin snips, hammer tacker, saws, cleanup tools, and lastly ladders and extension ladders. There are 10 safety precautions that need to be followed to execute this roof construction. First, we always begin with pre-start top. Second is work only during a good weather and avoid extreme heat and cold. For the third, ladder must be stable and properly secure or tied off. Fourth is wear proper PPE. That's the important things needs to do. For the fifth is carefully position ropes and extension cords so they are not underfoot. The sixth, sweep the roof before and after the work to make it clear from dirt and debris. For the seventh, use guardrail whenever it's possible. For the eighth, skylift should be guarded appropriately. Next is be careful of the slate and title roof. For lastly, signage should be visible in your work area to show the surrounding about awareness.
Okay, now we go to the chapter 3. First, roof beam. Roof beam is load-bearing members that is integral to the strength of the building. Roof beam support floor or roof above, joists, trusses, and other roofing elements. Roof beam will be the thickest and most important element of roof or levels within a property. Roof beam made of timber but also be made from steel, concrete, or manufactured wood. Roof beam vital component in structural integrity and also attach to walls and stop them from spreading or leaning in. Okay, now we move to what is the difference between a beam and a joist. Okay, difference is beam support the joist. Usually one beam support many joists. They are both as important as each other. And looking up at the roof from the shell of a house. For example, one long beam running through the length of the home with multiple joists leaning to it for support. Okay, next we move to the roof joist. Roof joist is horizontal member that runs across an open space. It depends on the conduction. They may lie flat or be pitched. They can be concealed or exposed and will be more joists than beams. Roof joists generally join opposing walls and support the ceiling below and or the floor above. It typically made of timber and steel, concrete and manufactured wood. It also supports walls but to a lesser degree, and secure to side walls of a property and help stop those walls spreading leaning in. Okay, next is rafters. Rafters is the building components that run diagonally from the wall plate to the apex of a roof structure. Rafters form the foundation for attachment of the roof boards onto the final roof covering is fixed. In traditional timber, they are normally 2 inches thick and typically 8 until 10 inches wide. Okay, next we go to the roof installation. First, a roof beautifies a house, but the primary purpose of a roof is to protect against any form of weather. Second is roof trusses can be said to be the skeleton of the roof. Skeleton is produce the shape of animals, even humans. The roof also depends on its trusses for its shape usually occur at regular intervals, linked by longitudinal timbers such as purlins. The types of roof you build for a particular structure depends on many conditions such as types of structure, span of the building, and cost. Okay, now we have 8 types of roof. Flat roof, gambrel roof, hip roof, gambrel roof, butterfly roof, mansard roof, skillion or sheet roof, and for the last, bonnet roof.
Greetings of the day. I'm Navinta Shanandan. Today I'd like to know the continuation of the chapter 3, the comparison between the two types of roof. First, we have the preview form metal. The second, we have the tile roof. Okay, the preview form metal, as basically we can see, it's the type of the surface is very smooth and very easy way of the water flow. If let's say the tile roof is like in a puzzle shaped concept, one another and another, it's a like puzzle shaped chamber like concept. And the advantage of the PU form metal is heat resistant, durable, a very good sound absorption, it's reduced the noise pollution, provides a very efficient heat insulation and very speed construction. However, the advantage of the tile roof is a classy style, endurance, protection is very strong, and provides safety. It can bring safety from fires burning also from outside. Okay, what is the disadvantage of the tile roof? It's a delicate, heavy, and high maintenance. It's very heavy compared to the pure form metal. It's very light, easy to handle, and easy to construction also. Second is the roof truss installation process for wooden. For wooden, we have 5 simple steps. The first one is designing the roof truss. Second is to saw the truss. Third is to arrange the truss. And 9, secure the joint and how to install trusses on a roof. Based on how to install trusses on a roof, I have a deep explanation here, a simple only, sorry to mention deep, simple installation of the roof trusses. First, the polyurethane foam is arrived from the factory. When the polyurethane foam is arrived from the factory, it's lifted by the crane at the side, into the sides. Okay, when then The columns are being installed. Then the fascia has been installed. The top col been arranged and fixed with the fascia. After that, the roof battens had been installed. Then the polyneutral forms will be arranged according to the roof patterns. So the workers or the person or in charge in the site, they arrange the polyneutral forms, they arrange the roof polyneutral forms according to the roof patterns. And the roof panels are drilled into the roof patterns. They are drilled to make the connection. And at last, the roof installation is very complex. It's a very easy process. The duration for this maybe take around 1 hour or 2 hours for this kind of simple installation process. In the nutshell, as it provides the structural barrier, the roof construction or the beam construction provide a structural barrier in the interior of the house to flurry of the storm, and it has the wind force to wall animals that direct this force down to the foundation. A poor roof installation or construction, it may be any construction part will be re-questioned, and maybe it will affect the building itself. It is very essential to hire a regular contractor to ensure the roof does not leak, and it is a heat insulator of good quality and complements and overall appearance of the building is design, material, in color and look scheme. A few factors is very important when it buildings a roof or beam and many criteria in the construction, which is the manpower, the machineries and tools, duration of the building, and safety precautions applied during the roof of construction work. In this report, we as a teammates will learn more about the installation process, the roof type of roofs, the type of beams, the type of beam installation, the factors that are affecting the installation process, and many more. That's all from us. Thank you.